Okay, we're going to start opening these boxes of Select 2002 Series 2 AFL Eternity. We'll crack open this first box. Got to take off the plastic seal of these boxes, the Select seal. Get this one open. Crack him open. Also at the end there, we've just got to slice open the special security seal, the Select sticker, which has the serial number of the box on it. Get that organised. So just bust that one open. Now in every box, you've got your 36 packets. These are the packaging for the Select Series 2. So we'll now go ahead and snip the tops of all these packets. Because we're not actually going to open these old school, we're going to snip the tops of them just for the quality of card, so we can bring out a good quality card for Glen at Gold Coast trading cards. Also, you find these packets are quite often hard to open, and it's very hard to get the cards out nice and in perfect condition if you don't go ahead and snip the tops of them. So we'll start busting open the first box break of 2012 Select AFL Eternity. We're busting open this full case of AFL Eternity, 16 boxes in a case. We've snipped all the tops of the packets. You'll see we did that with the NRL as well, just to guarantee the quality of the cards coming out of the packets. This case is courtesy once again of Glen at Gold Coast Trading Cards, so we'd like to thank him again. And all these cards will be for sale through his eBay auctions and his quick sale shop, not long after all these box breaks are completed. So we'll get on and start opening the packets up. This is our first pack, our first look at the product. There's the common cards. A little bit more sort of formal looking than the NRL set. Not sure whether I'm sold on them yet. Now there is no parallel card obviously in this second series. What they're doing is they've got the Hall of Fame Series 4 ongoing from the previous series that they've produced. These Hall of Fame cards are one per pack, and there's 33 of those in the set. And they have a nice holographic sort of little image in the corner. As this box break goes on, you'll also see they've actually produced a parallel card of those Hall of Fame, which are limited edition numbered. This one's just the common version, straightforward card, so that's your one per pack card. So as we go through, we'll just show you the Hall of Fame cards we pull out, plus any of the other inserts. Second pack. Hall of Fame, that's Gary Hocking, Hall of Fame. Now in these boxes we're looking for around about 12 hits, possibly 13 if you get those extra case hits. We'll run through them as we go through. This one here is Tony Shaw, Hall of Fame card, nice looking card, so that's just your normal one. So in every box you're getting 4 All-Australians, 4 Hall of Fame parallel cards, and then you're looking for your one per box cards. So your AFL, VFL Premiership cards, which are a follow-on from previous series. It's a nice Hall of Fame card. I'm looking to try and see if I can pick up a nice parallel of James Hird in these Hall of Fame. That's just the common Hall of Fame. You're also getting your draft signatures as per the usual AFL in Series 2. I think there's 22 of those. You're getting one of those per box. This is just a Hall of Fame there, Michael Long. Another Essendon one, quite a few Essendon cards in this collection coming through. You're also looking for the highly anticipated also patch cards that Select have managed to produce for this Series 2 set. They're a manufactured patch, and also here we've hit our first hit for this one, the Hall of Fame Legend cards. Now they've got a holographic effect on them. These are basically one per 2 boxes, but you either get one of these or award winners in a box. They say a combined odds of 1 per 36, so you're either going to get one of these or an award winners card. And I'm not sure how these go. They're not limited edition numbered, these, so they're just a basic insert, and that's Norm Smith. So that's the one per box. And we've got a Paul Salmon Hall of Fame. Maybe this is an Essendon box. Next pack. You've just got your common Hall of Fame card, and that's Horry Gorringe. You'll have to excuse me with some of these older players. I've only really been an AFL majorly supporter for the last 5 or 6 years. I've always watched the AFL and always loved Essendon. I'm now converted to a Gold Coast Suns supporter since I'm up here on the coast. Hall of Fame there. Certainly know this guy, but Robert Di Domenico. It's a few of the AFL players way back that I don't know about. But these days I tend to watch a lot more AFL than I do league. We'll go through, and we've got it's Bill Morris in the Hall of Fame. So I've only had one hit so far in this box. Still looking for a lot of our special cards. Now also we're looking for there's 3 big hits for the case. You're looking for a award winner's signature redemption, or a Hall of Fame signature redemption, or also we're looking for the premiership card, which is one of those in every case. So we'll get 3 of those throughout the whole case. It's a Hall of Fame Series 4 checklist card there. See, they come up a nice set, 33. I think it's 33 cards in the set, plus you get your legends and your redemptions as well. A couple of checklists in that packet. There's a look at the checklist card. Next pack. Just a Hall of Fame. Then with this Hall of Fame series, because it's the most recent one they've got to, you're actually pulling some very current players. So if you're a big fan of the players that have not long retired, or a lot of them are coaches, James Hird and this one here, Nathan Buckley. So you're getting some nice cards in the Hall of Fame to add to your collection. Next pack. Still looking for our first look at some of the more interesting cards. Now in the packets where you pull a Hall of Fame parallel, you'll know straight away because you're getting the 2 Hall of Fame cards. The only way they will be distinguished will be by the limited edition number on the back. Here's our first one. See that one there? It's limited edition number 148 of 800. So a nice little addition to this series. Getting a parallel card in those, all limited edition numbered. So it'd be nice to get a nice low numbered one of those for the parallel Hall of Fame. Next pack. I'll work our way through these. We've pulled another Hall of Fame parallel here. Don't know which one it is, whether it's in the common one we've got Kevin Sheedy. So there is quite a lot of Essendon cards in this, and then we've got Michael Long parallel card in the Hall of Fame. That one's numbered 548 of 800. So it'll be an interesting challenge to try and put yourself together a Hall of Fame parallel set in the same number. 33 cards in the same number, that'll be a real big challenge. Next pack, we've got our Hall of Fame here, which is D. Tuddenham, Collingwood player obviously. Don't know about him. People out there will be able to tell me, I'm sure. Mad AFL supporters, mad Collingwood supporters, there's plenty of those. Next pack, we've got Ross Smith, St Kilda player in the Hall of Fame. Next pack, and we've got a Hall of Fame checklist card. The only thing I can say about this AFL, I would have loved it if they had to put the predictor series as per the NRL in this through this. Imagine if you could get guaranteed 13 hits per box, and the excitement of getting the predictors and the good fun at the end of the season of working out which card's the big one. Would add just that little edge to the set. That's Frank Johnson. Now on the boxes you'll notice the patch cards are numbered as 1 per 2 cases, with 2 boxes, but in actual fact they've ended up being 1 per box, and they were to be limited to 200, but they're limited to 400 of each now. That was an error by Select that they announced close to the series' release. Here's our first All Australian. Now these are done, if you've seen the NRL, these are done in a foil card similar to the parallel cards from series from the Dynasty in the NRL, and they have a protective sleeve on them. Now there has been a few come out apparently that don't have that sleeve on them. Here we've got, in this one we've got Ben Reid from Collingwood. So they're a foil parallel looking card, but they're the All Australians. And a nice look on the back of them actually, I don't mind them as a card. And I'm quite happy that they've actually put the All-Australians back into an insert set this series. Dean Kemp, remember seeing him play for the West Coast. Quality player. Next pack. Interested to just get our first look at these patch cards when they do come out. Great selection of players in these All-Stars cards, All-Australian cards, sorry. It's Bob Murphy. On top of that one there, the seal is actually peeled down. A little bit of damage to the plastic seal on there. I have seen on the web in forums and that there is a little bit of that going on. Darren Jarman, he was a superstar from the Adelaide Crows. I remember seeing him play a big game in a grand final. Next pack. We've got our third All-Australian. This is a nice one. Daisy Thomas. Big fan of Daisy Thomas. Love the way he plays AFL. Nice looking card on the back though. It's nice simple design, but I do like them. We've got Mark Bickley. He was a great player from that same era as Jarman at Adelaide. Premiership player. Fill-in coach for a short period. Next pack. Still looking for our look at these patch cards. Our first look at that. There's a superstar in the Hall of Fame, Paul Kelly. Superstar Sydney player. Still looking for our top draft pick signature out of this one. Let's see if we can stumble upon a redemption. And we've hit our draft pick signature. And this is Rory Taggart from the Melbourne Demons. And he is draft pick, I assume that's draft pick's 21, sorry, because there's only 22 in the set. That's a jersey number on there, I assume. And that is limited edition numbered 56 of 300. They're limited edition to 300. They're a nice clean looking card actually. I quite like they've done distinctive in the white. And if you get a nice signature on those, they'll look really nice. Not the best signature there off that guy, Rory Taggart. I don't know much about him. Brian Dixon in the Hall of Fame card. Next pack. We've got another superstar, Wayne Carey. So there's some big name players in this Hall of Fame set. And there's a guy on the rise, just to show you. Carmichael Hunt common card. Really big performance from him this year. He's really turned himself into a top grade AFL player within 2 years. So I think he's got to be admired for that. Any of those baggers out there that bagged the idea of Carmichael coming over probably had to eat their words a little bit. And we've got our next parallel, and it's Dean Kemp, 548 of 800 in the Hall of Fame parallels. And Mark Rasciuto, Adelaide Crows, some big name Adelaide Crow guys in the Hall of Fame as well. So there'll be some nice parallels to pull out in that. Next pack. We've got Murray Wiedemann going back a bit in the Hall of Fame. Next packet. Still looking for our first look at these patch cards. Keen to have a look at them and see what they look like. Stan Heel, Hall of Fame. Next pack. We've got Peter Carey, Hall of Fame. Next pack. And we've got our fourth All-Australian for this one, Corey Enright. Continues to be a great player for Geelong. And here we've got Chris Langford, Hawthorn Hall of Fame. Next pack. Murray Wiedemann, Hall of Fame. You are going to get some doubles in the Hall of Fame. There's only 33 in the set, so you've got 36 packs, so you are going to get doubles within a box. It'll be interesting to see whether we actually pull a full set, but straight up. Gavin Brown, Collingwood, Hall of Famer. Last few packs, still looking for this patch. Next pack. You can definitely feel the difference in this packet. I can guarantee you the patch card's going to come out of this one. I'd say it would be quite easy for people to go through these boxes and pull out these patch cards if they wanted to, because the packets do feel very different, very square and a lot harder in the pack. So just watch out for that if you're buying packets out there, that they haven't been searched and the logo card's gone. So we'll go through it. We've got Michael Long in the Hall of Fame, and we've got Big Joe Watson in the patch card. So that's the patches. So it's just a patch on the front, which is a material with the logo on them. Nothing exceptionally special. It's not like a game worn or a match worn jersey and stuff like that that the AFL collectors are crying out for. The only thing I can say is at least it's a little bit different. They are limited edition numbered on there, so that's 253, and they actually don't show what they're out of. It just says limited edition number 253, so it's actually 253 out of 400. So that's where their error has happened with those. They're a real thick stock card. I'll give you a close look at those. They're a much thicker card than the common card, so they are like your normal jersey cards and that you get out of your AFL, out of your basketball and so forth. The patch card there, so the patch is a material, sort of almost like a canvasy sort of material to them. Nice sort of look to the card. They are a nice card. Yeah, so they're getting those one per box. So that's a nice one. Joe Watson, some big name players in amongst those. Next pack. Hall of Fame. Noel Teasdale, North Melbourne. Not sure if I've got any more hits left in this box. Next pack. Hall of Fame there. Another current coach, Michael Voss. Quite a few coaches in these Hall of Fame cards. Next pack. Yeah, we've still got the AFL VFL Premiership card. Forgot about that one. These are your one per box. Following on, these are limited edition numbered as well. This is 1907 Premiers, and that's your Carlton Premiership card. Always popular, Carlton, Collingwood and Geelong. And this one is limited edition numbered 152. Of 400, so you're getting quite a few limited edition cards throughout this release out of a box. And Hall of Fame Gavin Wanganeen, very much an Essendon box, this one. I have heard that out there that they quite often are going by the teams. Next packet, and you've got Ken Hands in your parallel, your Hall of Fame card. And last pack for this first box. And we've got a parallel card in the Hall of Fame, and it's Paul Kelly, 548 of 800. So that's all the packets cracked open.